Every morning is a new opportunity to set the tone for your day and your life. The words you speak to yourself shape your thoughts, actions, and outcomes. Start your day with positivity, determination, and belief. Speak these 5 lines with conviction. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am worthy of success and happiness. I am in control of my thoughts and actions. I will embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Today, I will take 1 step closer to my dreams. By speaking these words every morning, you remind yourself of your power and purpose. Make it a habit, and you'll see the difference it makes in your life. The power of words is far more profound than most people realize. Words are not just sounds or expressions, they are the frequency through which you communicate with the universe and your own mind. When you speak, you're not only sending out vibrations into the world, but you're also programming your internal state, aligning your thoughts and emotions to your words. The brain doesn't differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. When you speak words of positivity, strength, and possibility, your mind starts to create those realities, attracting circumstances that match that energy. Every word you utter forms a neural pathway in your brain. Over time, these words become your belief systems, shaping your perception of the world and the opportunities that come your way. If your words are filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, you are literally creating a mindset that holds you back. But when your words align with your true potential, they can become a catalyst for transformation. They trigger new brain patterns, rewiring your thought processes to focus on abundance, health, and success. Your thoughts are energy, and when you speak, you are broadcasting that energy. The more conscious you are of the words you use, the more control you gain over your reality. Speaking with intention and awareness creates a field of possibility. It sets the stage for your mind to open up to new potentials, allowing you to break free from past limitations and step into a new version of yourself. The power of words is not just about motivation or affirmations, it's about becoming conscious of the inner dialogue that shapes your experience and learning to speak in a way that aligns with the future you want to create. Self-confidence is not just a fleeting feeling or a state of mind, it's a powerful energy that comes from a deep understanding of who you are and the unlimited potential you carry within. True self-confidence is born from the realization that you are the creator of your own experiences. It's not about relying on external validation or circumstances, it's about anchoring yourself in the certainty that you have the ability to shape your reality, regardless of what happens outside of you. When you believe in yourself, your brain starts to rewire itself in a way that supports your vision of success. You send out signals of certainty and determination, and those signals start to attract the resources, opportunities, and people that are in alignment with your higher self. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for the world to show you that you're capable. It's an inner knowing, a belief that you have the power to evolve and create whatever life you choose. This belief is the foundation for everything you manifest in life. The more you practice self-confidence, the more your brain becomes conditioned to it. Every time you push yourself past doubt or fear, you reinforce neural pathways that strengthen your belief in yourself. This is not just wishful thinking, this is the science of creating new brain patterns that align with your highest potential. As you continue to consciously cultivate self-confidence, you begin to show up in the world with a different energy. Your actions become more purposeful, your decisions more aligned with your goals, and your mindset unshakable in the face of challenges. Self-confidence is not something that comes to you overnight. It's a process of reprogramming your mind, rewiring your thoughts, and becoming comfortable with uncertainty. It's about realizing that you are not defined by past experiences or limiting beliefs, but are constantly evolving into a more powerful version of yourself. The more you cultivate this self-assuredness, the more it becomes ingrained in your being, transforming not only how you see yourself, but how the world responds to you. Clarity of purpose is one of the most powerful forces you can harness in your life. When you are clear about what you want and why you want it, your mind begins to align itself with that vision. The brain operates like a powerful filter, constantly searching for evidence to confirm the beliefs and intentions you hold. Without clarity, your mind is scattered, uncertain, and pulled in different directions. But when you create a clear, focused purpose, it becomes a magnet, drawing opportunities, resources, and people that resonate with your vision. Having clarity of purpose is more than just having goals, it's about understanding the deeper why behind your actions. It is an energetic alignment between your heart, mind, and spirit, where everything you do is in service of that greater vision. The more precise and intentional you are about what you want, the more your brain begins to release the right chemicals and energy that reinforce that clarity. Your thoughts, actions, and decisions begin to match that purpose, creating a momentum that propels you forward. When you know your purpose, you no longer waste energy on distractions or doubt. You become laser-focused, making choices that are aligned with your highest potential. This clarity enables you to break free from the limitations of your past, creating new pathways in your brain and a new reality that reflects your true desires. It is a conscious creation of the future where you no longer react to life, but proactively design it. As you continue to refine your purpose, your mind becomes even more attuned to the details and nuances of your path. This clarity cuts through the noise and confusion, allowing you to take inspired action that is both aligned with your deepest desires and supported by your brain's natural wiring. It's not about being rigid, it's about being open to new opportunities that serve your purpose. When you live with clarity of purpose, you are no longer passive, you are actively co-creating your reality, guided by a strong, unwavering sense of direction. Starting with gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can adopt because it shifts the energy within you. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a frequency, a state of being that has the power to change your brain and consequently your reality. When you begin each day with a sense of thankfulness, you are training your brain to focus on what's already abundant in your life, rather than what's missing or lacking. This simple shift in focus rewires your neural pathways, creating a mindset that is aligned with positivity and possibility. Gratitude opens up a space within you where all of the potential in the universe can flow freely. When you feel gratitude, your brain releases powerful neurochemicals that enhance your mood, increase your energy, and activate your creative potential. This state of appreciation not only enhances your well-being, but it also aligns your body's energy with the frequency of abundance, which in turn attracts more of what you are thankful for into your life. By starting your day with gratitude, you are signaling to your subconscious mind that you are ready to receive more of the goodness that life has to offer. You are choosing to focus on the present moment, rather than dwelling on past disappointments or future anxieties. This mindset opens the door to infinite possibilities because when you are grateful for what you have, your mind becomes open to more, and it begins to create new neural pathways that support growth, success, and fulfillment. Gratitude is also a powerful tool for releasing resistance. When you are truly grateful for what is, you let go of the need for things to be different, and in that release, you create space for new things to enter. Your brain and body respond to gratitude by becoming more relaxed, less stressed, and more in tune with the energy of abundance. It's a form of recalibration that allows you to step into each day with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper connection to the present moment. The more consistently you practice gratitude, the more it becomes ingrained in your identity. It shifts your perception of reality and alters the way you experience life. You begin to see the world through a lens of abundance, where challenges become opportunities for growth and setbacks are just stepping stones on your path. Starting with gratitude sets the tone for a day filled with possibility, and over time it becomes the foundation for a life filled with joy, peace, and success. Daily commitment is the driving force that transforms intention into action and action into lasting change. It's the conscious decision to show up every day, regardless of external circumstances, and dedicate yourself to the process of growth. Commitment is not about a single grand gesture, it's about the small, consistent steps you take every day that compound over time to create profound results. When you commit to your vision daily, you begin to rewire your brain to focus on what is important, and your actions naturally align with the future you are creating. The power of daily commitment lies in its ability to condition your mind and body for success. Each time you choose to engage in behaviors that are aligned with your goals, your brain strengthens the neural pathways that support those actions. You are literally changing your brain's chemistry and wiring it to seek and create the results you desire. This is not about motivation that comes and goes. This is about creating a habit of commitment, where your actions become automatic and your progress inevitable. Through daily commitment, you build resilience. Life will always throw challenges your way, but when you are committed to your purpose, you approach those challenges as opportunities to grow, rather than obstacles to overcome. Your commitment gives you the strength to persist in the face of adversity, and each small victory reinforces your belief in yourself. It's not always easy, and there will be moments when you feel discouraged, but it's in those moments that your commitment becomes the foundation that keeps you moving forward. When you make a daily commitment to your vision, you are actively participating in the creation of your future. Your brain becomes more focused, your decisions become more deliberate, and your actions are driven by intention, not by circumstance. Over time, this consistency creates a momentum that is unstoppable, and you begin to experience the results of your efforts in ways that once seemed unimaginable. Your commitment will inspire new behaviors, new perspectives, and new opportunities that align with your highest potential. The key to success is not found in the grand, occasional actions you take, but in the small, daily decisions that you make in alignment with your purpose. The brain doesn't change overnight, but with consistent daily commitment, you can gradually shape your thoughts, actions, and outcomes. Each day is a new opportunity to strengthen that commitment, to reaffirm your belief in your potential, and to take another step toward the life you are creating. Mindset shifts are powerful catalysts for transformation because they alter the way you perceive the world and, more importantly, the way you interact with it. Your mindset is the lens through which you view everything: your circumstances, your challenges, your opportunities. When you shift your mindset, you change the very foundation of how you think, feel, and act. It's not about changing your environment or waiting for external factors to change. It's about recognizing that your thoughts shape your reality, and by changing your thinking, you can create a new reality. Every time you make a conscious effort to shift your mindset, you rewire your brain. Your brain thrives on repetition, and the more you choose to think differently, the more you create new neural pathways that support this new way of thinking. For example, when you choose to view a challenge not as a setback but as an opportunity for growth, you literally alter the neural circuits that would have otherwise responded with fear or resistance. In this process, your brain becomes more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to new possibilities. A mindset shift doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of persistent, deliberate change. It's about replacing old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. If you spent years thinking that you are not capable or that success is out of reach, a mindset shift is necessary to break free from those patterns. When you change the way you think, you begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to take actions that align with your goals because your mindset now supports the belief that you are capable of achieving them. The power of mindset shifts is rooted in the brain's ability to adapt. When you consistently choose to think from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, your brain forms new connections that reinforce this belief. You begin to feel more confident, more capable, and more open to the possibility of change. It's a process of reprogramming, of unlearning the old patterns that have held you back and replacing them with new, empowering beliefs that align with the person you are becoming. The more you embrace mindset shifts, the more your entire life begins to transform. Your internal dialogue changes, your actions become more aligned with your true desires, and your reality starts to reflect the new beliefs you've integrated. This shift in thinking enables you to break free from the past, letting go of old stories and embracing a future filled with possibility. A mindset shift is a doorway to a new way of being, a new way of seeing the world, and a new way of creating the life you truly desire. Self-discipline is the foundation for any meaningful change and growth in life. It's the ability to consistently take actions, even when motivation is low or when the path ahead seems uncertain. Self-discipline isn't about forcing yourself into rigid routines or being overly harsh with yourself. It's about developing the inner strength to choose what is right for your future over the immediate gratification of the present moment. It's a conscious decision to act in alignment with your vision, even when distractions arise or challenges seem overwhelming. When you practice self-discipline, you begin to rewire your brain. Your brain is constantly seeking patterns, and by consistently choosing discipline over indulgence, you create new neural pathways that strengthen your ability to follow through. This rewiring takes time, but every time you commit to a disciplined action, whether it's getting up early, following through on a goal, or resisting an impulse, your brain adapts, becoming stronger in its ability to stay focused and consistent. Over time, the practice of self-discipline becomes easier because it becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind, forming habits that support your goals. Self-discipline is not a punishment, it's a tool of empowerment. When you consistently practice self-discipline, you build trust in yourself. You prove to your mind that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. This trust in your own ability to act with integrity and consistency is crucial for long-term success. It is what enables you to push through discomfort, stay committed when things get tough, and continue moving forward, even when the results aren't immediately visible. The true power of self-discipline lies in its ability to break free from old patterns. It's about recognizing that your thoughts and actions today are creating your future, and that by staying disciplined, you are creating a future that aligns with your highest potential. Each disciplined action is a step closer to transforming your reality. Your brain learns that the rewards of discipline far outweigh the temporary pleasures of distraction, and over time, this shift allows you to make choices that serve your long-term success rather than short-term impulses. The more you embrace self-discipline, the more it becomes a part of your identity. It's not about rigid control, but about building the mental strength to make choices that align with your highest vision. When you cultivate this kind of inner strength, you not only change your behaviors, but also transform your thoughts and beliefs. Self-discipline leads to greater focus, clarity, and ultimately freedom to create the life you want, based on your choices, not on the whims of momentary desires. Through self-discipline, You are consciously becoming the person who lives your dream, one small decision at a time. Overcoming doubts is a critical step in the process of transformation. Doubt is a natural part of being human, but it is also one of the most limiting forces when it comes to achieving your fullest potential. Doubt stems from the brain's desire to protect you, to keep you safe from failure or the unknown. It creates mental blocks and obstacles that can prevent you from stepping into new opportunities or pursuing your deepest desires. But the truth is, doubt is not a permanent state. It is a product of your current thought patterns, and just like any pattern, it can be changed. When you face doubt, you must first recognize that it's simply a pattern of thought that has been ingrained in your mind over time. This pattern may be the result of past experiences, fears, or societal conditioning. But when you understand that doubt is just a neural pathway in your brain, you can begin to shift it. Your brain is malleable, adaptable, and capable of rewiring itself. Every time you challenge a doubt with a new thought, belief, or action, you create new neural connections that reinforce your self-belief and your ability to succeed. To overcome doubt, you must shift your focus from the fear of failure to the certainty of growth. This involves consciously choosing to trust in your ability to create the future you desire, regardless of past setbacks or uncertainties. When you recognize that failure is not an end, but a part of the process, you begin to dissolve the grip that doubt has on your mind. Failure is simply feedback, not a reflection of your worth or capabilities. The more you embrace this mindset, the more your brain will start to create new pathways that support your success, rather than focusing on what could go wrong. Overcoming doubt also requires the practice of self-awareness. As you go through your day, pay attention to the thoughts that arise when you face a challenge or step into something new. Are they thoughts of limitation or possibility? By being aware of these patterns, you can interrupt them before they take hold and replace them with empowering beliefs. With consistent effort, you train your brain to shift from a place of fear to a place of confidence and possibility. The key to overcoming doubt is to consistently reaffirm your self-worth and your ability to create change. Each time you take action, despite the doubt, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. This action strengthens your belief, and the more you take inspired steps forward, the more your doubt begins to fade into the background, replaced by a growing sense of self-assurance and certainty. Over time, your brain adapts to this new belief system, and doubt no longer holds power over you. You become someone who moves confidently towards your goals, regardless of the mental barriers that may arise. Embracing change is one of the most powerful choices you can make in the journey of personal transformation. Change, by nature, disrupts the familiar patterns that have defined your past and introduces new possibilities for your future. However, the brain is wired to seek comfort and familiarity, so change often feels uncomfortable or unsettling. But what if you understood that change is not something to fear, but something to welcome? Change is the catalyst for growth, the process through which you evolve into a more expansive version of yourself. When you resist change, you essentially lock yourself in a pattern of repetition, relying on old neural pathways that limit your potential. But when you embrace change, you open the door to new possibilities. The brain, which is plastic and adaptable, thrives on new experiences and challenges. Every time you step into the unknown, you create new neural connections, strengthening your capacity for flexibility, resilience, and creativity. In this way, change becomes the very thing that rewires your brain to be more adaptable and open to new opportunities. To embrace change fully, you must release attachment to the way things were and trust that the process of change is leading you toward something greater. This doesn't mean abandoning your past, but rather recognizing that growth requires the shedding of old beliefs, habits, and limitations. As you release the past, you create space for new experiences, new perspectives, and a new version of yourself. The more you practice this, the more comfortable you become with uncertainty, and the more willing you are to explore new avenues for growth. Embracing change is also about shifting your mindset from one of resistance to one of acceptance. Change, at its core, is simply a shift in energy and direction. When you accept that change is a natural and necessary part of life, you begin to navigate it with ease. You stop viewing change as something to fear and start seeing it as an opportunity to expand your potential, to discover new strengths, and to step into a version of yourself that you might never have thought possible. In embracing change, you create a continuous flow of transformation within your mind and body. Your thoughts begin to align with new possibilities, your behaviors shift, and your emotional responses evolve to support your growth. Change becomes the fuel for evolution. The more you embrace it, the more your brain rewires itself to operate at a higher level of awareness, focus, and creativity. You no longer see change as something to be resisted, but as an invitation to unlock your fullest potential and design the life you truly desire. Ultimately, embracing change is about understanding that nothing stays the same. The world is constantly shifting, and so are you. The key is to stay in alignment with the flow of life, to be open to new experiences, and to trust that, through change, you are becoming more of who you were always meant to be. Actionable faith is the bridge between belief and manifestation. It's not simply about having faith in the abstract, but about translating that faith into consistent, intentional action that moves you closer to your desired outcome. Faith without action is passive. It's a belief that something might happen, but you're not actively participating in its creation. Actionable faith, on the other hand, is an active, dynamic force. It's the conscious decision to move forward, even when you don't have all the answers, trusting that each step will bring you closer to the reality you're envisioning. When you have actionable faith, you no longer wait for perfect conditions or certainty before acting. You understand that the act of moving, of taking steps toward your goals, is what fuels the manifestation process. Each action you take, no matter how small, is an expression of your trust in the outcome. Your brain, which operates based on patterns and repetition, begins to align itself with this new energy. The more you act from a place of faith, the more your neural pathways strengthen, creating a feedback loop of belief and action that propels you forward. Faith requires vulnerability because you're stepping into the unknown, but actionable faith is the courage to move forward anyway. It's about recognizing that every time you take action, even in uncertainty, you're reinforcing the belief that the universe is supporting you. You trust that every step you take, no matter how imperfect, brings you closer to the outcome. The key is not waiting for the perfect moment, but choosing to act now, knowing that you are creating momentum that will lead to success.